Hi everyone. What I'm wanting to talk about in this video is supporting someone who has cancer. Someone that I care a whole lot about has just been diagnosed with cancer, and I spent about a week thinking about how I could be supportive to that person, and it reminded me of something from my own healthcare journey. When I was 5 years old, I had an operation to rebuild my left hip joint, and then about 3 months later, a second operation occurred to remove the metal hardware that basically locked my left hip in place to heal. During that time period, I remember once a week my mother giving me a handheld game to play and around a 2-paragraph note from someone else in the small village where we lived that was to help encourage and keep me occupied during the process. And it got me thinking about the person who's recently been diagnosed with cancer, how I could support her. The idea I came up with is some of the photos I've used on this YouTube channel. I sent 109 of my nature photos off to Walmart through their website to make 4-inch by 6-inch prints out of. And then, while waiting for these photos to be turned into prints, I went on the internet and found famous quotes and motivational quotes of famous people, and I made 218 2-inch by 4-inch labels with these quotes on them. And then what I did was took one of the labels and put it on the front of the envelope, and then took another label and put it on the back of the envelope. And here in this video that you're watching in the top left, you'll see me looking at 8 or so photos and then reading the envelope, whatever the motivational quote is from a famous person, and matching it to one of the pictures that I'm seeing in front of me, and sorting through them and then packaging them up in this way. Now, we are going through COVID-19, so the style of envelope I selected is one that's got a peel and stick shut for the envelope instead of one that you lick shut. The idea behind this is for the person I'm giving this to, they can open a new envelope when they need it, when they need the encouragement or feeling vulnerable or whatever the feeling is, or if it's just part of the routine of each new day opening an envelope up. The idea with 109 is that there's so much unpredictability and just the not knowing with cancer. So if the person does a photo a day, this is going to bring them roughly to the 4-month mark. And at that point, they'll have sort of a grasp of how this is going to go for them. And some of the uncertainty that's being felt right now will no longer exist. And so I'm hoping that this will help be an initial sort of burst of encouragement. And it's going to kind of be like a box of chocolates where they're going to have no idea what each photo looks like. There's some really amazing pictures I captured in the area. It's so beautiful, and I thought this might be a way of bringing some peace and, a quiet moment that helps a person remain rejuvenated and having hope for their life. Including the cost of postage, this little project has cost about $35 to do. And it's just something I wanted to mention. Not everyone has to go and copycat this idea. I am putting it on YouTube for others to follow my lead, but it's to help get you thinking about the creative component of supporting someone who has cancer and helping them through the journey, going alongside of them and letting them know that you're there if they need you. I hope that this will help those who are needing it, and certainly the package hasn't been received yet. It's not going to happen till Tuesday next week, but I hope for the person that this is for, it will really help her for this season in life. Thanks for this time that you spent with me today. Bye for now.